You was popping. So no real. No, I didn't feel like using my intro in this case. I honestly didn't want to because it's at that degree personally that I chose not to. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of good stuff that has been happening lately. And honestly, it happens tomorrow, and I just decided to make this video before the announcement. So on March 11th, IGN tweeted that, well, Square Enix as well, they also tweeted that there would be a digital showcasing on March 18th, which is tomorrow, which is set to reveal games that include a new Life is Strange and give updates on Outriders and Marvel's Avengers. Now, I have not played Outriders, so I'm not going to talk too much about Outriders. Okay, primary focus in this particular case for a lot of fans, and not too much of a big issue for me, is a new Life is Strange title. Now we all know Don't Nod was really killing it with the Life is Strange scenario. You know, they did seasons 1, they did Before the Storm, they did season 2, they did the spinoff, and the possibility of a season 3 is probably the biggest hype of this announcement so far. Now, it's been what, 2 years since yeah, I think it's been about 2 years since Life is Strange came out, and I think personally, regardless how you want to look at it, I think Life is Strange is going to be I don't know. It seems like there's a lot of information going on with this whole thing, and I did some digging around and I found a lot of good stuff about it. So recently I found this website called Segment Next, and it's titled Life is Strange 3 Leak Supposedly Reveals New Powers. Now, reading this article to you currently, and this was posted March 15th, which was 2 days ago, says following several rumors, a new Life is Strange 3 game will finally be announced by its publisher, Square Enix, which was confirmed on March 11th. They made that announcement, and it will be revealed on the 18th, which is tomorrow. Some details about the new installment, however, apparently already found their way online. According to a leak posted by Reset Era on the weekend, the main character, Life is Strange 3, will be a bisexual Asian American named Alex who has the ability to read and control the emotions of others. Alex can, for example, control someone suffering from dementia and gather information. The leak further claims Season 3 will feature big animation and visual improvements and find its compelling narrative unfold in a Midwestern town similar to Arcadia Bay from the first game. The new installment will also have several references to both prior installments, suggesting that there will be some kind of common ground connecting prior narratives. And finally, with Alex being bisexual, all players will have access to two romantic options based on their choices. Square Enix presents a new digital. Okay, we already know that. Now, this is on the official Twitter page of Life is Strange, which also you can tell has a much more linear color to it. Like it's blue and blackish. Like it's really nice, not bad. And looking at it, it says Life is Strange. Watch reveal March 18th, 10 Pacific. I have no idea what that means. It says 10 PDT slash 13 EDT and 17. I guess that's German time. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I'm not gonna argue with you about it. And it goes on to even further say, Life is Strange was already confirmed last month through a well-known insider. Square Enix is said to actually be sitting on several announcements which have been pushed ahead from last year due to the pandemic resulting in global lockdowns. The publisher is expected to start a series of reveal from here on, Life is Strange 2 is the last installment of the franchise, released in 2019. The game is developed by Don't Nod, which went to work on another episodic narrative, Tell Me Why, as well as Twin Mirror in 2020. Okay, so in this new trailer, well, in this new narrative, let's put it like that, we are going to see a few things, which, like I said, there. Shout out to Don't Nod. Shout out to Square Enix for supporting the LGBTQ community. Shout out to the LGBT community for being such a powerful presence in its community on its own, as well as getting their diversity put in check. Now we've had our we had in Tell Me Why, we had a transgender protagonist, which is the first of their kind. And for the record, I'm not saying first of their kind as in a disrespectful euphemism for transgender individuals. I'm referring to the concept. Okay? Just letting that be clear. No homophobic. None of that here. So, back to it. We had a bisexual Asian American character named Alex. Pretty cool. Now, looking at this, I can't really tell the silhouette in this particular case. But he does appear to have some. It doesn't actually. It doesn't. I can't really tell. Actually, it doesn't. It doesn't actually say anything. You know, in matter of fact, it actually doesn't. Like, according, even reading this, it doesn't even specify the gender of Alex. Actually, it doesn't specify if the character is a he or she, for that matter. But it does specifically specify that the character is in fact bisexual. And as for their powers, include the ability to manipulate the emotions of others, which is pretty cool. Actually, that's pretty cool. Like, I can tell there's going to be some form of there, like the narrative. Like, okay, so Life is Strange is already like has an extreme narrative, so the choice riddled games, and then the romantic section of it all, like being able to choose between male and female, a very. I definitely think I can. If when this comes out, I'm definitely considering running 2 playthroughs of this, and I definitely want to run. I want to see. I can't wait to see this, and it's even the leak further details that there will be big animation and visual improvements. So it's not going to be your standard like what we had from Life is Strange 1, 2, or even Before the Storm. And with this announcement coming, what I'm assuming, matter of fact, let me see. Let me see here. I'm like, again, I'm looking this up here as we go along here. 10 PDT. I'm going to look that up right quick. That's going to be 1 p.m. in the afternoon. And what the fuck does it mean? Oh, Pacific Daylight Time. I'm an idiot. So it says here, as the leak dictates, that the showcasing will come March 18th at 10 Pacific Daytime. So at 10 p.m. where they are, which is 10 p.m. in the afternoon. Well, yeah, 10 a.m. and I guess in the morning, I guess in that case, because it's a time difference from us here in America versus them in France. So yeah, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna still stream it though. They're gonna live stream it. So I guess if you're region locked in YouTube, you're not gonna see it till 1 o'clock. And Eastern daytime. I just realized that. I'm an idiot, I swear. It says 13 EDT, so hold on. 13 EDT. That's also Eastern time. That's also 1 p.m. Okay. So definitely us in America are gonna get that live stream around 1 o'clock. So, and this post was made on the official Life is Strange Twitter page March 12th at 12:01 p.m. So that was made at 12 o'clock. Yeah, 12 o'clock Uh, what's today? Wednesday. Yeah, that was made 12 o'clock last week. Okay. So honestly, I'm just going to go ahead and give my perspective on that real quick. I'm not confused, but but my concern is, like, the one thing that didn't sit right with me with Before the Storm is that it was only set up like that, but I definitely wanted to see more, respectively. So I'm hoping it's another 5 episodes. Honestly, to be honest, I was really expecting another season of Life is Strange a long time ago. Like, I thought it would have been announced by now, but obviously, COVID. So can't expect too much from 2020, you know what I'm saying? We still living in 2020 in a sense. And I think we're in for a treat with this one. Like, even though as I'm looking at the picture, I cannot predetermine. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to be sexist or anything, but even as I'm looking at this image, I cannot tell if the character is male or female. But by the looks of it, and I'm not trying to assume by, you know, I'm not trying to be sexist or anything, but by the looks of this picture, this seems to be a female protagonist. Really does. And let's see here. I raised the brightness on my computer to see it. It definitely looks like a female, has, feminine qualities. It also could just be a boy. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with being a flamboyant boy. You know what I'm saying? And that's what makes this so new. But let me know what you guys think. I want to hear what you guys got to say about this.